Good morning, guys. Happy Monday, and it's the start of a new week. I just got done plugging in all my food from the weekend. I just wrote things down, and actually I just put them in my phone because my app was not working very well through the weekend, and so I thought, you know what, I just want to make sure I actually ended up having to uninstall and reinstall my app, and since I knew with it being anniversary weekend that I was going to definitely indulge a little bit on Saturday when we went out, and just kind of a chill weekend, just kind of just not worrying about anything, stressing about any of that stuff. So I just wrote everything down. I just kind of put it in a notepad on my phone because, like I said, I ended up having to uninstall the app and reinstall it. It's my phone. I know it's not the app because I had to do the same thing with my Walgreens app and which app was it? I don't remember. I don't think I have it on my iPad too, but anyway, I had to do it with a few different apps this weekend. I'm getting a new phone. I'll tell you guys about that later because it'll take too long. It was such it's such an ordeal to do that because I ended up having to call them. I plugged all my food in from the weekend, and I was a little nervous to see what it ended up being like, but I will show you like on my iPad here because I want to show you a couple other things on here what it ended up being. So I ended up with -1 for the week, which I am okay about. So I'm not unhappy with that at all. I did end up getting a blue dot on a Sunday because I did really good yesterday. But anyway, so I'm okay with this. It was something that was planned, so I am not going to be upset about it. I can earn weekly throughout the week if I need them. If not, no big deal. So also, we got for those of you that are on the Walk at Home with Leslie app, we got a fresh new month of walks. So of course I couldn't do the #1. I would love one of these times, maybe in December when I'm not working. Maybe I can commit to, well, I'm working like 2 weeks out of the month, but maybe like I can, once I'm like off work for those couple weeks, like do the actual ones that are in order during those times that I'm off work. I don't know what I did. So anyway, let me show you the two that I did today. So I did this HIIT training one, which I really, really, really liked a lot. So I might do that like once a week or so. And then I did this strong walk. So both of them are very active walks, and I felt really good afterwards. So I got my workout in, so I'm excited about that. So I also wanted to tell you this week's food is going to be kind of boring because I decided to go ahead and just do, well, if you guys saw my meal prep, you saw that I'm just doing one meal for lunch. Well, I'm doing two because I grilled some chicken last night. We had chicken and pork chops last night, so it's why I like having 2 air fryers because I had pork chops going in one air fryer and chicken breast going in the other air fryer. So it's really nice when you have to do 2 meals for your families, and to have 2 of them, and one of them smaller than the other, so I use them both anyway all the time. I use the bigger one when I'm doing like bigger things, or if I'm just cooking something for myself like for lunch, I just use the smaller one. So it is really nice. But anyway, so I cooked up a whole mess of chicken, and I took 2 servings out for lunches, so I have those in the refrigerator, and then I ate some, and then the kids ate some of it last night too, and then there's a little bit left for the kids to have for lunches this week. So but then I have that, and then I have the shepherd's pie. So also last night I made mashed potatoes with dinner, so I went ahead and saved a little bit of that shepherd's pie because I only wanted 4 servings yesterday in meal prep, and then I saved the other bit and saved some of the mashed potatoes and put them over the leftover shepherd's pie. So that's also in the refrigerator for leftovers for anybody. So that's what I did with those. I had somebody ask me. So anyway, so I'm just going to have either the chicken and green beans and the shepherd's pie. So it's just going to be kind of boring. And so I'm wondering, when I do my what I ate this week video, I just don't know if I should just do dinners in it, or if I should go ahead and still just show what I'm having for breakfast. I mean, not only breakfast, for lunches and snacks and dinner, even if they're kind of repetitive. So I don't know. I may do that this week, and then if it seems like I'm not getting, if people are not really liking that because it's so repetitive, then I will just go back to just showing my dinners. So I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do because I really think it's so much better on my budget. I've noticed the last couple weeks my budget has been much better on my groceries by only doing one meal, and it's been so much less stress, or doing one meal plus like leftovers from dinners. It's been so much less stress during like meal prep and planning and all that. So I'm really thinking that from now on, I'm just going to do like one major thing for lunch, and then I'll plan like some leftovers from dinners and then have that fill that in for lunches too. So I think I'm just going to do that from now on. I know a lot of people do that, and I like to have a variety for you guys, but then I'm just thinking what is, just easier for me. So I mean, I'll still have a variety, since I'll still try to do something different every week, because I do like to try new things, but I don't know. I just don't want to be too boring for you guys and too, like I said, too repetitive. So anyway, so that's what's going on. So I got my workout in. I'm already almost done with one of my waters. I also made some Teamy Skinny tea this morning, so I'm going to drink some of that. I know I'm really bloated today because of just not, just too much sodium, I'm sure, and just too many things that I shouldn't have been eating this weekend, obviously from the -1. So I have a lot to get out of me today, and so I really need to drink a lot of water and stay hydrated today for sure. So it's really dark outside. It's supposed to rain today at some point, so I'm thinking that I probably won't catch up with you guys again until lunchtime. Oh, and also I've been getting people asking me to do like outfits of the day, but I don't have a full-length mirror. I'm going to try to set up my tripod and see if I can get like an angle that would work, but my tripod's not quite as tall as I would need it to be. So I don't know. I'll work on that this week, but I'll work on it this morning because I need to hurry up. So I will see what I can do this morning. My Americano, and I will show you really quickly my outfit, and then I gotta jump in the car. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to do this in phases. So like this is the top part. I just have a black shirt on, my necklace. I have no idea where I got my stuff because I have not bought jewelry in a long time, so I have no idea. But this is just a cardigan, and I will lower my tripod because I don't think I can't get that far back. So hold on. Okay, I think you can see this. I don't know, but I have a really long cardigan on, and then I will show you my shoes. So I'm sorry, this is the best I can do for an outfit of the day until I get a full-length mirror. These are the little booties I'm wearing right there, and I just have some jeans on. So I know, you guys, the lamest outfit of the day ever, but I just don't know how people, like, how does Julie do that? She, like, does this, like, thing where she is able to show everything, but you guys, I am so not talented like that. Hey guys, it is lunchtime. I just got back from Walgreens. I have about 30 minutes, let's see. About 40 minutes left of lunch, so I'm not hungry because I already ate a little bit. About 30 minutes early, I did break my fast because I was hungry. So I had a yogurt and banana, which I took a clip after I ate it. I forgot to take a clip of when I was eating it. And I also had some turkey jerky. So I had those two things. And then I just have my lunch, which I'm having shepherd's pie with some avocado. So I'll probably eat that about 1:30. We'll see when I'm hungry, but I was just really hungry, so I ate. And this is already my 4th thing of water, so I'm doing really good. I told you guys I felt very bloated today from, I know, all the sodium and just, carby stuff that I ate. See, that's what I like whenever I indulge in carby stuff, because I tend to not eat very many carbs throughout the week. So when I do have them on the weekends, it really just bloats me up bad. So I drank all of my Teamy Skinny tea and I refilled it. So I'm going to drink another one of those. And I'm already, like I said, already on my 4th thing of water. So yes, I have been using the restroom a lot. So that's been my day. My Monday's been going really well. It hasn't been crazy or hectic. We're actually kind of going into just our kind of, nice, kind of calm, still busy, but yet calm time. It's just not as hectic. We still have a lot going on, but just not as hectic, which is nice. We're just kind of easing into the fall season where it's just not as crazy. And yeah, so that's all I have to share with that. Oh, I was going to tell you guys about my cell phone thing. Oh my gosh, you guys. So I did an order online and it got stuck somewhere in transit. Okay, so I'm not sure where I was at because my husband called, but I think I was talking about how my order got stuck. So I was chatting with a lady through the chat thing, and she said she couldn't do anything about it because the order had already been placed, and so she couldn't push it through or anything. So I had to call customer service because I'm upgrading mine and the 2 kids, and my husband doesn't want to upgrade his right now. So that he was like, oh, well, it's a good thing you called because I can get you a great deal and a promotional offer, and you're going to save $200 per phone and da-da-da-da. And I'm like, okay, so I'm on the phone. 35 minutes later, finally get through, and he goes, well, didn't you just sign these contracts or agreements? So he sends me over the agreements, and I see on there, and it's like the same price as it is online. I'm like, oh, well, this is the same price as it was online. He goes, oh. He goes, I guess then they must have had the same promotion going online. I'm thinking, you just got credit for the sales. So that's why you're like saying that, but whatever. Anyway, so I upgraded. So hopefully by Friday we'll get those. And I haven't had a new phone since I got this one, which has been 2.5 years now. So anyway, so yeah, almost 3 years I've had this phone and I haven't upgraded, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, I thought, well, since I'm doing all the videos and stuff, maybe it'd be better if I had a newer phone. With the boys' phones, their battery is like shot, and they have to constantly keep theirs plugged in, and when it's unplugged, it goes automatically down to like 20 or 30%, so they can't use it much. So another thing that kind of happened this weekend, we don't know what's going to happen yet, but it's a good possibility. My husband's not very happy with his job right now. It's not the job as much as it's the company he works for. It's just hasn't been very good. And their employee practices, like basically how they treat their employees, is really terrible. And that's shown by how many employees like have been leaving. I mean, it's just constant, like a revolving door there. And he really wants to get out of like the truck driving business in general, because he's been back and forth at it his like entire life. And when he moved here to Oregon, he had been in law enforcement before, but he did not want to go back into law enforcement again because it has caused a lot of issues mentally and physically, that when he was in that kind of business, because he did it for a very long time. Anyway, so he went back into truck driving when he moved here. But this company is just really not good. And so there's another company that is hiring, and they've actually hired 2 or 3 of the drivers from the company he's at right now. And this one would be not be log trucks, so he wouldn't be in the woods and wouldn't be as dangerous. But the schedule that you start you out with is going to be like more like a swing shift schedule. Right now he's working mornings, as you guys know. Sometimes he has to be to work at 3 o'clock in the morning, and so we're able to see each other every day. But this schedule, from what we understand, it's like 5 8-hour days, which that's good too, because right now he'll work a 12-hour day, 11-hour day, 10-hour day, which is nice for overtime, but it's just a lot of hours. And this job pays more, so it would offset what we would not be getting in overtime. But we know it's going to be like kind of swing shift. We don't know what the shift would be, but I'm guessing it's like 3 to midnight, which means I would literally only see him Saturdays and Sundays, or when then, because I'd be in bed by the time I got home, and then he'd be at work by the time, I got home from work, which we have done before, and it wasn't too bad. But, when he was doing over the road truck driving, that was bad because he was only home on the weekends. But at least it's like we kind of, sleep in the same bed every night when he's working the swing shift. But when he was over the road, it was literally like he was gone, and then he was only home like Friday night, Saturday night, and then he'd have to leave sometime Sunday. And so that's why he quit that job. But, I know for him, even though he doesn't want to do it because of the schedule and we won't see each other, but he honestly is not a morning person. And I think that's where a lot of his physical health is getting, not doing well. And also for his mental health, because he's not getting enough sleep, because he naturally just cannot fall asleep early enough. So I just told him, I said, well, here's some of the things I'm thinking we can do differently than we did before. And like one of the things is like I do my grocery shopping on Saturday and my meal prepping on Sunday, which I can still do my meal prepping on Sunday because I usually do it early before he even gets up in the morning anyway. But I'm thinking like Saturdays instead of doing my grocery shopping, since he won't be home anyway Friday evenings by the time I get off work. I'm thinking that as soon as I get off work on Friday, then I will go grocery shopping and get all my groceries done. And then Saturday, I won't have anything to do but just a little bit of housework, which I can even do that throughout the week in the evenings, because right now, you know, I'm spending time with him. But I mean, normally I'm like done by the time I get off work anyway, and just out of doing housework is not like something I want to do. But I think if I have a reason for it, you know, I can do the stuff I do in the mornings already. And then, but then after work, since he won't be home and it'll only be me and the kids pretty much do their own thing in the evenings, I can take that time to kind of work on any housework, or work on, you know, my videos, that kind of thing. And that way I'm using all the time that he's not home to do that. And then Saturdays, I have 100%, like if all my housework is done, all my laundry is done, all my grocery shopping is done, we have the entire day that it can just be us. And then he can do the same thing throughout the week. If there's something that needs to be done on the vehicles, oil changes or whatever, he would have plenty of time to do that before he went to work. You know, so again, you know, we would have our entire Saturdays and Sundays with each other. Cause like I said, Sundays, I can get my meal prep done before he even gets up in the morning. So that would be done. And I can just do a little bit of editing or whatever, but I can do that while we're sitting there talking and that kind of thing. So if it happens, which I'm pretty sure it probably will because of his experience he has, then we'll find out. They say it takes about 45 days for them to review the applications, but I think that's just a standard message because most of these guys that have gotten on there, and we know they're hiring 5 more. Most of them that have gotten on pretty quickly. So I'm thinking he'll get a phone call probably this week or next week, and then he'll have to interview and all that. But there's a few things he wants to ask first about making sure that that is the starting wage and not like the work up to wage, because sometimes some trucking companies will do that. They'll, you know, pay you one wage for like 90 days and then you go up to the regular wage. So we need to know that. And then also insurance, because he does see his doctor every 3 months. He's on my insurance, but his insurance is better that he has right now. So he's double covered. But if we can plan it, like he sees his doctor in November. So he'll go in November, which means he won't need to go back again until February. So if it's planned right and he would get it, if he gets on in the next month or so, then it would be okay, because a lot of places don't start insurance for 90 days. Which, like at my work, we started right away. That place he's going is union, which is another good thing because they treat their employees a lot better because they are union. I told him, I said, because they're probably union, it's a good possibility the insurance will start within 30 days, not the 90 days that most private companies are. So, but if it is 90 days, it would be okay because he's still on my insurance in case anything were to happen. But my insurance doesn't cover for like doctor visits. You have to pay the whole thing, and then it goes towards your deductible. Right now, he only has to pay just a copay. And so, if, you know, I said if we planned it right, and if he did not get insurance for 90 days, then it should be okay by the time he goes to his doctor again. He should be on some kind of insurance. And I know the insurance that the company has because I have a couple people that work here whose husbands work at that same company, and it's pretty good insurance. And it's pretty major like insurance. So I'm pretty sure that they would cover his doctor and everything. But like I said, he's on mine, so we're covered. It's not like he's going to have a lapse of insurance or anything, which is good. And all of his vision and dental is under mine. He doesn't take vision and dental at his work currently right now because you have to pay extra for that. So, but he's under my vision and dental. There's a lot of factors. The thing is just going to be an adjustment for sure. Hey guys, I am off work. I really shouldn't have postponed my hair appointment because it's driving me crazy. Mainly because it's like doing this weird stuff up here because it's growing out. Driving me nuts. So tell me if any of you guys also do this. So you meal plan. You have your meal plan all ready to go because it sounds good at the moment. And then it comes day to eat one of the things on your meal plan and you just don't feel like it. That's me today. And normally I do pretty good. I mean, normally it's like the things that I have on my meal plan, it's like, oh yeah, this sounds good. I'm gonna, you kind of look forward to it. Well, tonight I'm supposed to make spaghetti squash. And the family's having spaghetti, so something easy I can make, together. And I don't know, I'm just not feeling it. And I think I really like spaghetti squash, but I feel like it's one of those things, though, that you really do kind of have to be in the mood for. And I just don't feel like I'm in the mood for it. But I don't feel like I'm in the mood for anything on my meal plan tonight. Isn't that weird? I don't know what I'm in the meal mood for. I think it's because, again, I had my lunch, which was so good, you guys. That shepherd's pie was so good. You have got to try that recipe. And the potato cauliflower topping was just enough potato and to balance out the cauliflower, because I know some people are not a real big fan of mashed cauliflower, but that mixed together with potato was so good. So you have got to try that. But I don't feel like spaghetti squash, and I don't know why. And it's a light meal, you know. I kind of have a heavier lunch, but I honestly I feel like salad. So I got 2 salad kits this weekend. One of them was a Mediterranean, and I can't remember what the other, Sunflower Crunch, I think. And I think they both were from the same company, but I'm not sure. But the Mediterranean one was just, you know, salad mix. I think it had like leaf lettuce, kale, romaine, that kind of thing. And then it came with some feta cheese that was really like grated. It wasn't like real chunky. And then it had some pita strips. And I weighed out the pita strips, and they were, I think, an ounce or half an ounce. It was not like, it was only came up to like 2 points is all it came up to. And then the feta cheese was only an ounce. So I just counted the 2 or 3 points, whatever that is for an ounce of regular feta cheese. And I ate the entire thing. So I'm pretty sure this was the one on the back that it said it was 3.5 servings, and I'm like, really? So even though like the lettuce, it was just one big bowl. It was a big bowl, but it was like one bowl, and there's no way that you could split those strips between like 3 servings. And the feta cheese, really, I don't know. Those things just get me. I don't understand where they get their serving sizes from on those salads at all. But I think I may just have that salad. I think it's really what I'm going to do. And I feel bad because there's not much to show you guys in my what I ate video this week, but this is real life. This is what I'm eating, and I'm sorry if it ends up being really boring this week. And I've had some people ask about the Big Mac salad, so for sure I am making that. Oh, that's not tomorrow. That's Wednesday is the Big Mac salad. Tomorrow is the lentil taco salad, which I've never made that before, but I have made lentil tacos before. So I'm thinking, well, because I was making taco salads for the family, I figured I would just go a meatless night. I had no idea that I'd want to go meatless tonight too. Maybe I should have had a plant-based dinner week or a vegetarian dinner week, because that's kind of what I'm feeling. Just like, actually, that's just the part of the spaghetti squash I'm really just not wanting is the ground chicken. But no, I'm just really not feeling the spaghetti squash either. I just really want a salad. So I think that's what I'll end up having. So I will show you that. Whatever I end up with, I feel like that's not going to be enough protein. So I can put avocado on it. And I had avocado at lunch today with my shepherd's pie, so I'll put avocado on my salad too. I should do that last night, and that should keep me pretty full. I don't really feel like beans or anything. I just want just a salad. I don't know. Anyway, I will show you what I end up with. But yeah, I am curious what you guys, if you guys do this, if you have the same like dilemma that I have right now, when you don't feel like your meal plan, what do you guys do? Do you just pick something random? Do you just eat what you have planned anyway? So tell me what you guys do. Give me an idea of what I can do. Just let me know I'm not crazy, that I'm not the only one that does this and just has like a different taste. I guess that's the only thing I can see why people are like, that's why I don't meal plan. Yeah, I can see that's why people don't meal plan, but I feel like I have to meal plan because of my work schedule and how little time I have. I feel like meal planning, I have no other choice but to meal plan. And normally I would just go like, okay, I would just like, I'll have the Big Mac salad tonight, but I really just don't feel like that. Or I'll have the lentil taco salad tonight. I really don't feel like that either. I just want just a regular old salad with some avocado and some ranch dressing. That's really what I want tonight. So that's probably what I'll do, but I'm still gonna make spaghetti for the family because the kids really love spaghetti. So for those of you that stuck around to the end of this really super rambly vlog, thank you. And I know there's a lot of you that like to watch just to hear me chit chat, and you guys care what's going on in my everyday life, and I appreciate you guys so much for caring. And I'm gonna, just depending what happens with my husband's job, and we may be leaning on you guys quite a bit for some company and comfort. So I do appreciate you guys so much. So I will show you what I end up with dinner, and I will talk to you guys in the morning. Have a great night, guys. Bye.
I see the light inside your eyes. You make me feel like I'm awake. I don't know why you make me shine like a star in the sky.